What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode here on Full Throttle. My name is Charlie, and today we're going to be installing the sway bars on my girlfriend's car as well as end links this time. So I did a little bit of research and kind of figured out how to install end links, and me and her both went with Whitelines. And I'm sure you guys have been wondering what I've been up to these last it's been almost 2 months since I've done a video. So basically we went to Hawaii. I'll put a video of that here. And then I've just been working on multiple cars ever since I got back. I got a car that I'm not really used to getting, which is that little Civic right there. And then, so I got a G37, had that on my lift for a little while, so I couldn't get any work done on videos, basically. G37 Infinity truck. There she goes. Should be getting a new shop pretty soon. This one's getting kind of crammed, and as you can see, I still have the rear end of that G37 that I was talking about right there. So basically what I'm gonna do is my girlfriend's car is right here, and she's been getting a lot better at drifting, and we've noticed that her front lower sway bar is bent on one side. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be replacing both the front and rear sway bars today, and then I'm going to be putting the Whiteline end links on. Alright, so what we're doing right now is we got the sway bars here, we got the end links. She's putting the things underneath her car, the arms for the lift, and then we're going to be lifting it up. And her front sway bar is really bent from when her car was in an accident. We got her car off an auction just like we did with my car. So this side was hit over here, and we ended up replacing the front bumper, fender, suspension over here, but we didn't replace her OEM sway bar. So her sway bar is bent. We'll give you guys a show of that after we take it off, but pretty much that's going to be it. And then we're going to do a comparison of before and after, and a review, her review on the sway bars anyways. So these guys over here struggling for hours.
We got it.
Oh, you got it?
We got that shit.
You shit talking bitch. Get on, fuck up out of here.
Hey, you can't cuss in the video though.
Oh.
You I'm gonna have to figure out how to bleep that shit out. Got me cussing and stuff now too.
Okay, this is professional wiring. We gotta run it right here. Duct tape it. I'm thinking of duct taping it right here. Right here.
Damn, these sounds all this goddamn trouble.
I'm gonna run it right above, right here. Drill a hole right there.
You wanna know the problem now?
No, I'm playing.
You wanna know the problem now?
Huh.
We gotta take that wire off and run it down.
So what was wrong with the other wire? There was a short in the other wire or something?
I guess so. It had to be because
it's not a problem at all like that.
Alright guys, we're gonna go throw these sway bars on. So this is pretty much her car. Solid engine mount, solid transmission mount from Z1 Motorsports, coil radiator, InGen intake. It's a cold air intake, but we have the other half of it at the house because it's been raining over here. So, and then she just ordered these same sway bars that I got on my car, the Hotchkis ones, Whiteline end links, and then she just bought brand new some BC Racing BR series, but they're the true rear coilovers, whereas I have that I have not even started my install. I don't have the true rears. I just have the rear springs and the spring buckets, like the factory springs. So, all right, let's get to it. So I guess I'll explain a little bit more down here. She polished her lower control arms. We had the subframe powder coated, the engine cradle subframe right here powder coated when we first replaced it, and then yeah, so she polished those. She's got the SPL lower control arm bushings as well, and I think I already showed you guys the cutless downpipes. But yeah, so this is hers down here, coil radiator, and today we'll be replacing the sway bars, so then that will look new down here as well. Alright, so I wanted to give a rough rundown on these bolts here. So these are all 14s that hold the sway bar in place. The ones for the end links are 17 millimeters here, and then there are also another 17 millimeter on the actual sway bar. So those are 17s. The rest here, these bolts that bolt up to the brackets here, are all 17s. I mean 14s. So here's the Whiteline bushings in the package. Where's the other package you just opened? Right there. We think those are for the rear. They don't really say front or rear on these. You can see, doesn't really say anything. I'm pretty sure the rear ones are longer than the front ones. So here's the OEM one right there. That looks about the same, so that looks like the ones we have to use for the front. So the smaller end links from Whiteline go on the front.
It doesn't say on the instructions.
It doesn't?
No.
These guys are funny. What the hell are they doing?
Inside here, right?
Yeah. So now we're putting the grease on the inside of the bushings, like.
Damn, they really don't make it like.
Do you want a pair of scissors or something?
Where's the?
So we're going to use that entire tube on both of these front bushings because it comes with another one. Lube it up. So what most people do is they take the measurement of here to here on the stock end link, and they do it that way, and you're supposed to have a minimum of 10 millimeters of thread that go into this adjustable part here. So you have to make sure that you have 10 millimeters of thread going in here, and we're not going to tighten anything down until after we lower the car down. So we're going to do we're just going to throw everything up, and then we're going to lower the car onto some wheels probably, and then slide underneath the car and adjust them then. Alright, and these bushings here, I mean not bushings, but the sway bar mounts are torqued down to 40 foot-pounds. Alright, so this is what we did to get space. We just put some old rims, some old Maxima rims underneath. That way we had space underneath the car. You can do this with ramps, and that's what it said in the instructions, to use ramps, but I mean this works just fine. So yeah. Alright, so what we're doing right now with the end links is we're kind of just test fitting them. She wants it on the stiffest setting, so what we have to do is basically you have to make sure that there's at least 10 millimeters of thread in both sides here. We kind of measured the OEM nuts, the OEM end links, and figured out that these are about the same size the way they were. And now we're going to be putting these washers on like this, putting this in here in the stiffest setting, which is where she wants it. So these washers go on both sides, just like this, before you put it on. So okay. The whole purpose of doing all this is to make sure that we have no preload. We want it to be neutral, so we want the car to act just like the OEM sway bar bushings would be, but we're able to control the neutrality of it, so we can figure out exactly what the load is going to be. We don't want it to be pulling on one side, and we don't want it to be pushing on one side, because then that would offset the other side.
All right, see y'all later.
Bye.
All right, Caleb.
Have a good night.
All right, so that one's tightened down. Alright, and that one's tightened down. Let me try to get some more light over here. There's the end link on there. And we've got everything tightened down, and she's going to take it for a test spin. Alright guys, so that's pretty much what it looks like. And hopefully I'll be doing these on my car coming soon with my BC coils. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the end of the video. The main goal of the video was to show you guys how to do the Whiteline end links and kind of show you guys my girlfriend's car. I should be doing my BC Coilovers very soon, so I'll hopefully have that video up soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video, and consider subscribing. I've got a lot of videos to come, and hopefully I'll be doing my BC Coilovers this weekend. So I'll see you guys in the next video.